What is up, YouTube? Thrift School over here with the big van. We are going thrifting today. We're gonna go to a few different thrift stores plus Goodwills. So let's go along for the ride and try to fill this bad boy up. Look at how much space we have to fill. Let's try to fill this up today. I don't know if that's gonna be possible, but you never know. But first, let's say goodbye to Sophia. Goodbye, Paparini. Oh, you're such a sweetheart. I love you. All right, adios. Let's go. Here we go, guys. What is up? What is up? Let's go inside the thrift store and see what we can find. It is jam-packed today. There are cars everywhere. I had to park all the way in the back. So hopefully we find some good stuff. Oh, cool. They finally opened up this door. So I'm gonna go in there, grab a cart, see what's on sale today. They always run different sales on different days. So who knows what's on sale today? Let's see. Here we go, guys. First things first, right when we walk in, there are a whole bunch of video games here. And these Wii U games, especially the sports ones, used to be worth some money. You'll see me just throw a whole bunch of things in the cart, things that look like they could be worth money, things that I just don't know about. So what I like to do is just come through here, even Sega Genesis games. This is odd. And remember, everything that's not white is half off. So at $10, it's only $5. I thought maybe these would be complete in the box, so I figured, that Pitfall one might be good. And it was missing the manual and the case was cracked. I could have swapped out the cases, but it still wasn't really even worth it at $5. And so that's what I'm doing here. I just grab whatever I think is worth money, throw it in the cart, and I will look it all up later. There's no point to look it up now. I want to go through the entire store first and see what I can find. And that is the best tip I could give you guys. Really, just grab what you think is worth money, throw it in the cart. Now, of course, if you know nothing about video games or nothing about media, then sit here and scan. I do that sometimes if the store is not busy, but the store is completely packed today. So I'm sure most of these games got picked through, and that's why I'm finding a lot of, basic sports titles and nothing great. This X-Men's game I thought might be worth money. It's not, and that's okay. So I'm throwing it in the cart. I could always put them back. Now, this is a great game to look out for. Not WWE, NBA 2K13 for the Wii U. That is one sports title that has been holding value. It's the last, I believe, only basketball game on the Nintendo Wii U. So there is value in it. Now, Madden 13 is also a sports game that you would think would be worth it. It's the only sports title, the only football title on the Wii U. It's just not worth it. So, that's why you learn over time of scanning and scanning and scanning. And that's the case. I've sat and I've scanned for hours before at multiple stores in a row just so I could learn these things. So I'm flipping through these here, and you can see there's a lot of games. It's very rare, and look at the $5.99. That's a $3 game at half off. It's very rare that you walk into a thrift store and you find this many video games. So that's why I was so stoked. And now it's a shame when you see this many video games and they're all not worth anything. But I do end up finding so many things. I more than fill my cart here, guys. So stay tuned to the end of the video and you will be pleasantly surprised, like I was, with just the quality of stuff I find in here today. Especially half off stuff. So a lot of the stuff, if it's half off, it's been sitting for about a week. So pretty insane. I do go back and grab that Fight Night game. Fight Night Round 4 on the PS3 is actually worth a good amount of money. So keep an eye out for that. And Black Ops 2 at $8. It's a little too expensive. I thought this FIFA game was worth money. It used to be. Not anymore. Same thing with this NBA game. Not anymore. So that's the thing. Games go through ebbs and flows of how much they're worth all the time. So whatever was worth money 6 months ago to me can be worth either no money or it could be tripled at this point. So even if you have a backlog of titles in your brain, you always got to be on the lookout and scanning. And now look at these DVD sets over here. $13, so it's half off, brand new sealed. We got Howdy Doody. Pretty cool there. It looked like it was missing a DVD. So many TV box sets here. And I do end up scanning a bunch of them. I turn around and take a look at this. This wall is loaded. And look at my cart. I have found so many things here. There's some book sets up here, some DVD sets up here, and we're going to scan these as well. And I do actually end up grabbing a few things off top there. But look at this, $70 for a Twilight book set. Look at the price on Amazon, guys. Let's focus in. There we go. Great rank, but it's selling for $69, brand new from Amazon. So they're actually charging $1 more here. Granted, it's half off. There's still no money to be made. That's why it's been sitting there. So you can see what I grabbed. I grabbed that John Wayne box set, the Bad Guys book set. Pretty solid finds. And take a look. See, I always mention these hardcover Harry Potter books. If you could find a complete set, you could sell them for about $60 to $65 free shipping on eBay. You can see here's another one for $4 and another one for $4. Now, their book prices have gone up here. And now I'm noticing they have a lot of books today, probably because the prices have gone up. So I like to stay at $2 and below because I think there's 7 books in the series. So at $2 each, that's $14. At $3 each, it's more. What, like $20? So you want to stay, around that $2 range because you got to pay for shipping, got to get a box and all that stuff. So, I'm not spending $3, $4 on a bunch of those books. So that's just a recommendation. You could do it if you want. There's still money in it. I'm scanning some DVDs here. I'm showing you guys exactly how I do it. I grab something that looks interesting to me. I've never seen this Ultimate Jordan DVD set, so I grabbed it, scanned it. It wasn't worth enough, so I'm putting it back. And we're going to look through this shelf right here and see if I see anything else that looks interesting to me. You guys are seeing the titles here. A lot of these are basic titles. This looks weird. Never seen it before. Destination Space. I sell so many movies that I could kind of just look through them, and let's scan it. It's popping up, and oh, hold on. This looks good. Decent rank. Used $13.55. 99-cent buy cost. That is great. After fees, probably $5, $6 there. Not bad. What else do we have here? I've seen that before. Just flipping through these Roy Orbison collections. Never seen them before. Music DVDs can be worth good money. Now I'll scan both these for you so you can see why I don't get them. This one right here, a decent price at 99 cents. You'd make $6, but the rank is over 200,000. I stay below 200,000 when it comes to DVDs, unless the profit is like $30, $40, $50. Then I'll send it in. When the profit's only a couple bucks, and it could take months, 6+ months for it to sell, I end up just not grabbing it. It's not worth taking up the inventory space in Amazon's warehouse for me. And here we go. Here's something interesting. A Pocahontas snow globe. $15, a little pricey, but I have sold these upwards of $100. So I'm looking for any chips, anywhere. Take a look at eBay right here. You could see, $60, $70 is what this is selling for, plus shipping. But then I noticed there is a little chip in a sunflower there. Now, it's not horrible. At $15, maybe I could sell it for $40 plus shipping. But I just didn't know if that chip would lead to a sale 6 months down the road, because there are a decent amount of them listed online, so I left it. Would you guys have left it? $15 was kind of a high price to pay for something with damage. Look how dirty this snow globe is, this Mickey Mouse snow globe, and they want $35 for it. There's another one down there, and the Mickey Mouse is missing a head on one of them, and they want $35 for that one also. So the prices are all over the place. This one's kind of interesting, but there's weird stuff floating around in it, so I do leave those behind. Sometimes when they sit for a while, they get really gross. Same thing with this, who is that, Snow White, Cinderella? There's a character missing right there. You see that a lot with snow globes. So I left them all behind this time, no big deal. Look at how much of this store we still have to go through. And as I'm walking down the aisle, 99 cents for a TI 84 Plus graphing calculator. Guys, I sell these extremely fast for about $68, $69 a pop. That is awesome. I love that. 99 cents. Even if it doesn't work, guys, you can sell it for parts for $20, $30, right? So I am definitely grabbing that, and now it piqued my interest. I'm going to look through these baggies here. There's another calculator, not worth anything. But I just normally never find anything in these baggies. I was so surprised. I've come to this thrift store probably, once a week on average for the past, I don't even know, 7 years. And I think I've grabbed things from this bag section twice. So I normally glance over it, and that's probably my own fault because I did find something this time. So, train your eyes to always look in places even if you think there's nothing there, because that was a great find. I'm looking through the toy section now. They have a lot of toys at this thrift store. A lot of the boxes are heavily damaged though, so I'm just leaving those behind, moving down the aisles where we see lots of board games. And check this out. A massive Lord of the Rings, The Coronation, $25 though. Way too much. I did look prices up online. Take a look on eBay. Selling for about $45. $25 buy cost, just not worth it to me. Let's see what else we have here. We got a bunch of sealed puzzles. This is pretty sweet. White Mountain, I've sold that brand of puzzles lots of times in the past. I'm going to scan it in and see what it's selling for online. This is the I Love Maine 1,000-piece puzzle. And there it is, $17.99. You'd make $10. All right, if this is selling for $2-3, I will grab it. And it's selling for $6. Not worth it. I'm not going to spend $6 after fees, after shipping, to make a couple dollars. It's just not worth it. We have a book set here for $8, but it's half off, so $4. Pretty sweet. Let's scan it in, see what it's going for on Amazon. Please be good. Great rank, but it's only selling for $11. After fees, I mean, it's going to be maybe a $2 profit, if that. And after my $8 buy cost, I'm losing $6. So this is what I do. You know, I scan things I've never seen before. I scan things that look weird, and I hope things come up. This is interesting right here, $44, but the rank, almost $500,000. I just left it behind. On Amazon, the ranks let you know how long it takes to sell things, or if things will ever sell. But I found this cool baseball card set, brand new sealed, $25, even half off, was not worth it. But this, holy cow, guys, this was a score and a half, $2. Keep an eye out for this Disneyland 4D puzzle. Look at these completed listings on eBay. Used, 100, new, 220. Holy cow. For $2, yeah, it's used. I'm probably going to have to put it together. But at a $2 buy cost, it is worth the risk to potentially get $100. And what's right next to me, we have a Half-Life 2 Collector's Edition PC Big Box set for $3. Now, I don't know if anything's in here. They tape everything up with like Scotch tape, packing tape. It's kind of a pain. So I have to cut these open when we get home. So I'm buying blind. Now, if you know me, I am a massive Miami Dolphins fan. Massive. This is $12.99. Football is tomorrow as I'm doing this voiceover, so I'm going to be wearing these tomorrow. Those are for me. This Star Wars Episode 1 costume, right before Halloween, it's $20, but you guys saw that sticker up there, KB Toys, so I know it's original. KB Toys went out of business years ago. So I know this is probably original back when the Star Wars movies were coming out, the original Star Wars movies. And look at this, $20. I don't know what to do. I looked it up on eBay and I could not figure it out. I mean, there's a lot of replicas, but I left it. Now look at this stack of video games here. Somebody left by the electronics. It looks like some decent video games, especially that Pokemon and this Minecraft. I'm sure at this thrift store, a lot of people don't realize they keep all the games up front behind the counter because there's a lot of thieves here. So a lot of thieves at any thrift store. So people, will walk around the store, open up the cases, realize there's no games, and leave them around the store when you have to go up front and get them. So I end up grabbing a few games there. This was very tricky for me, this Tommy Bahama Beach Rover. Selling for $100 plus all day, $160, even pre-owned. And they only want $20, but my one issue was shipping this. I wanted to see what was listed right now. Cheapest one, $150, $170, but that one's slightly different. So about $150 plus shipping. There's great money in it, but I tried to fold this thing up and it doesn't fully fold up. So I would need a really weird, awkward, giant box. I just left it. I didn't want to deal with it, but there is money in it. This is pretty cool. I've sold some fishing lures recently for the first time ever, and at $25 for this thing, I was hoping there'd be a bunch of fishing lures in it, but the second I open it up, the smell that came out of this thing was atrocious. It was really bad, and I'm just seeing basic things in here like bobbers and little weights and stuff like that. It doesn't look like anything super valuable, especially for $25. I only saw 2 or 3 lures in there, like the actual fish-looking ones, so I left that behind. I was not going to mess with that. I asked that employee to take a look behind the counter, and holy cow, that is a grail right there. Brand new sealed Grand Theft Auto Vice City, first print, and a Resident Evil. I grab those, I throw them in the cart, and I turn around. Right behind me, look at these longboards. You could tell it's a decent longboard brand by how well the wheel spins usually. These are ABEC 11s, really good wheels. The wheels themselves sell for about $40, $50 used on eBay. The brand of the board is Never Summer Industries. Decent board, and it's got a lot of flex to it. It's a really solid long board. So I am throwing this in the cart, and I will show you guys what everything is worth, but that is, you can see my cart now has a lot more in it. I did pick up a lot of stuff off camera. You know, I've just been scoring left and right today. It's getting packed. It is getting packed, which is what I'm happy for. Now take a look at this longboard right here. We go to spin the wheels. This one's $15. The other one's $13, and look, they don't spin. They're horrible. This is a really cheapo board with really cheapo wheels. Now we have a microscope here. $100. I was back here fiddling with it for about a half hour. No lie. I could not figure out how to get this thing to work. I read the instruction manual. I grabbed some human blood smear, and I went to town, and I got it to work. And I know it works. All the little things there, and there we go. Pretty sweet. For $100, half off, $50. Oh, you know it's worth it. Let's get in line. And while I was in line, they told me they put out new games, and look at this stack. We will go over it all soon. So we finally just left the thrift store. I was in there for a few hours. I didn't fill the van. I got some stickers. I didn't fill the van, but I did do really, really good. You guys saw what I grabbed at the very end there. I was waiting in line about to check out when I saw a bunch of games go behind the counter, and they had just put them out in front of the store before anybody came in, and I went running over and I grabbed Animal Crossing, Pokemon, another Pokemon. I grabbed so many. You guys saw them all. This, beautiful, for $25 sealed. There's two tiny little nicks in the very top, but this is the first edition with the hang tab. These sell upwards of $1,500 ungraded. Those two little rips are definitely going to lower the cost or the selling point. I'm thinking minimum $600, potentially more, because it still has the hang tag attached. It's a shame with those two little nicks in the very top, but it should still go for quite a bit. I'm actually going to keep this on the front seat with me because of how valuable it is. Completely insane. I mean, completely insane. When we go home and go through all this stuff, I'm gonna go through it all with you guys right when we get home, sit down, see what everything's worth. I paid a little over $400. It was like $423-ish dollars. So really crazy, awesome find. So stoked. It paid off today to come here. I mean, well over $1,000 in profit just because of this guy. So we'll see what we do. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy.